Okay, YouTube, it's a quick video. This is a 2008 Cadillac Escalade ESV driver's seat. I have a 2007 Tahoe base model. The driver's seat was power, but only on the bottom. So to tilt the seat back and forward, it was lever style. I'm just showing you how. This is my harness. Let me get a close up. This is the factory Tahoe end that was in my truck. This was actually the wiring harness out of my factory seat. I stripped all of the wires off of it. And if you notice, this harness only has 5 wires right here. A red with the white stripe, a solid pink, big wires, a small pink wire, green wire, and a tan with the white stripe. Now over here, this is the factory Escalade harness. This seat has heat and air conditioning, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the back, the inside behind the backrest. I think it also has massagers or something. But as you can see, this plug is different and it has 1,000,000 wires. You can see inside the seat all of these boxes and all of these different wires. The only wires you need to focus on is this red wire with the white stripe. Is going to be your 12-volt positive. You have a small red wire here with the white stripe. This is also has to be hooked to 12-volt positive. You have your small pink wire, your light tan with the white stripe, and you have your green wire. I just haven't cut it yet, but it's right here. Now, if you come over here on the side, all I did was, this right here is up underneath the seat. It's underneath these motors and everything. It's hard plastic. Actually, it was like this. Hold your wiring loom up under there, all fancy, and keeps it in place. So all I did was break it apart, cut the tape, the zip ties that was holding it together so that I could trace my wiring. And over here on the side of the seat, what you have is 2 plug-ins. I don't know if you guys can see them real well. My light isn't that good. One plug-in is for your seat belt. And one plug-in is on this track right here. If you can see it. It is the airbag sensor, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% positive. But I know that if you look right here, you have 2 plugs. This plug right here has 2 black wires on it, goes to your seat belt. But on the seat side, it has 1 pink wire and your tan wire with the white stripe. Also, you have this plug here. This plug plugs into that sensor on the side of your seat there, which I'm assuming is the airbag. On the seat side, you have 1 pink wire and the green wire. Now, I traced all of these wires back through my wiring loom all the way up here. I found my 2 pink wires, but as I stripped it all the way down the harness, I found that from the factory, they take the 2 pink wires and merge them into one with just some basic electrical tape. So I followed this pink wire all the way down to the end of my harness until I found it here, and I cut it off of my harness. I did the same thing with the light brown and I will cut the green in a second. Now, all I'm going to do, come over here, I'm going to cut my factory Tahoe harness. This is the part that plugs in inside of the truck. Like I said before, this was actually inside of my driver's seat on my Tahoe. I just took it all from underneath the seat, cut it all out. I'm just going to cut these wires here, leave 3-4 inches, and I'm going to hook the wire straight to here. I'm going to hook my red wire with the white stripe up to this red wire with the white stripe, and the smaller red wire. And then the green, the pink, and the light tan with the white stripe will get hooked up to these 3 wires I showed you earlier. And the green one is right here. Like I said, I just haven't cut it yet, but I already traced it out. Now, I'm not going to cut all of the wires off of this harness. I'm just going to cut the ones I need right now, because I put the whole interior out of this 08 Escalade ESV in my Tahoe. So I have all 4 captain's chairs, the dash, the console, everything. So I'm looking for, now I have the actual dash harness here. This is the whole dash harness that came out of the truck. The only thing I didn't grab was the harness that went to the seats, or I might have possibly been able to switch everything out. I'm not sure, but I'm still looking for that harness. So right now I'm not going to cut this completely off. I'm just going to hook my wires here up to my factory harness out of my Tahoe, just so I can hook it up for now and have power to my seat and be able to move it. I'm just going to tuck these up under the seat and zip tie them nice and neat. And hopefully in the future, if I do come across the actual harness that I need out of the 08 Tahoe, I'm thinking of possibly trying to get everything to work. The heated seats, the air-conditioned seats, everything. I'm still doing a little research. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube, so I just wanted to share this. I'm also in the process of, everything was pretty straightforward in the Tahoe as far as doing the swap. The only thing that I haven't figured out, I just figured this seat out. The only thing I haven't figured out is my heater control switch. The heater control switch controls the heated seats and your front and rear AC and heat. 3 of the plugs, there's 4 plugs. 3 of the 4 plugs are the same color plugs, and 1 plug is different. Now, so far I've cut wires and found matching color wires and tried to plug them all in together. Let me go over here. Sorry, I'm doing this off of my phone, so I know it's a little blurry. Just let me grab this switch real quick. Turn this light on so you guys can see. I mean, I know it's dark, I'm sorry, but you can see the captain's chairs are in. I have the dash in. I have the dash currently tore apart because, like I said, I'm trying to figure out, this is my factory heater control. On the back of this factory heater control, like I said, there's 4 plugs, and if you look down at them, you can't really tell, but you have a brown, a blue, a gray, and a green wire that hook to my factory plug. Let me unplug this real quick. Here is the Escalade heater control. Like I said, you have your heated seats, air-conditioned seats right here on both sides for the passenger and driver. The fans to control them, make them blow harder or softer, whatever. You got your defroster front and back. If you turn it around on the back, can't really see this as well, but it also has a brown plug Instead of a blue plug like on my factory Tahoe harness, this plug is black. Then you have a gray and a green. My green, gray, and brown all plug into this unit here. But I went and looked on my wiring harness I took out of the Tahoe, and I actually had the ends right here. These are the ends. I just cut them off the wiring harness for reference because I was trying to play with the wires and see. Each one of these plugs have extra wires on them that my factory Tahoe harness doesn't have. This is the gray one here. It has a lot more wires. I think there's 4 extra wires on the gray one, 2 extra wires on the brown one, and the green one I'm pretty sure has the same amount of wires, if I'm not mistaken, but they're pinned different. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to get that to work. I will keep you guys posted. I got a mess out here. If anybody has any information they can share with me, I would appreciate it. I just wanted to share this video. Hopefully it helps somebody. Thanks for watching.